Earlier today, I made a video making fun of people who are mad at WNBA players for protesting for more money. A lot of people said, Kev, you didn't even make an argument, so I will now. Here's what the WNBA players are asking for: a larger percentage of the revenue that the league generates. The main argument is that the WNBA is not profitable, therefore they should not be arguing for this. All right, let's take a look at that. And I'll agree with you. WNBA said they lost about $50 million last year. I concede that point. The NBA took about 25 years to become profitable, roughly 40 years to become consistently profitable. What helped the NBA attain profitability? Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. That rivalry increased the viewership, the interest, the ticket sales, all that stuff. WNBA is in year 28. In walks last year, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That has led to increase in interest, popularity, ticket sales, all-star voting, merchandise sales, all that stuff. Most would agree that the WNBA is experiencing exponential growth, okay? The WNBA added the Valkyries this season, and they're adding 3 more teams in the next few years. Would you think that a league that is failing and not growing would be adding more teams or not? I would argue that they'd be adding teams, okay? Now, you say they lost $50 million last year, conceded that point. The NBA and WNBA have a new TV deal that's $2.2 billion. That's going to average around $200 million for the WNBA. So if I concede that they lost $50 million last year, if everything stayed stagnant, that means next year they'll get what? $150 million. Therefore, they would be profitable. If you were negotiating with somebody for the shares of $150 million, would you want to negotiate that before that money hits or after that money hits? Before, okay? I think they're around 9% of the revenue they get. MLB, NHL, NFL around 50%. All right, now they're not profitable. Okay, somebody said, Kev, you work for All Def. They weren't profitable. Did you ask for more money? Yes, because profit and revenue are not the same thing. You can generate a lot of revenue and not be profitable. Police departments are not profitable. Do you think police officers don't argue for more money? They do. If a movie loses money, should the actors not be paid their worth? They should. Also, ask yourself why a business would want to report losses, even if they didn't have to. Because there's benefits to reporting losses. Movie studios do it all the time. They write off as much as they can, and reporting a loss, it has great tax benefits. All right, so that's my argument. WNBA is generating more money, more interest. Therefore, I believe the players should get a bigger percentage of that. And I'm a person who buys merch, goes to the games. I have WNBA League Pass. I buy players merch. I buy jerseys, and I do all that stuff. All right? There's my argument. Let me hear yours. Also, what does it matter to you if they get more money? It ain't coming out of your pocket. That's my final argument.